The year is 2008. A Danish man by the name Petur is producing game reviews and skits when an idea forms in his brain. This idea came to be known as... Since Peter's other videos aren't really relevant, I'm gonna jump right into the Tanic lore. Let's start with a short theatrical trailer for episode 1.
Peter Lamps presents.
This is a simple trailer, but I love the epic voice he used for the narration. It's also funny how he's hyping up this 6-minute animation like it's gonna be theatrical. This next Tanic video isn't as well known, but I thought I'd mention it. It's basically a short animation of Tanic just making an announcement. He made this whole short animation of Tanic just to say that the video is gonna be a day late. Tanic the Hedgehog episode 1. This video was uploaded in April of 2008. The video starts out with scenic shots filmed by Peter's friend, all the while epic music plays. Our protagonist is bored when suddenly a large blue orb collides with the roof of his home. Peter is horrified to find Tanic the Hedgehog in his yard. He is fearing for his life.
Stay away from me! What are you?
I am a hedgehog.
A hedgehog?
I gotta say, I love the acting in this video. Suddenly we see this badass looking spaceship and we meet Neo the Hedgehog, and he makes his way towards Tanic on Earth. Another side note, I really love the art in this series. It's awesome. It's really charming. Neo arrives on Earth and he beats the fuck out of Peter, and then he just sort of leaves, so I guess he came all the way to Earth just to beat Peter's ass. And then this episode ends off on very important Tanic lore. Tanic likes burgers. Only a few weeks later, Peter immediately uploads episode 2 of Tanic the Hedgehog. Tanic is taking a nap when he suddenly gets pwned by his friend Rex. We get some cool shots of Peter gaming. They sort of reminded me of Irate Gamer, like, not in a bad way, just how he would pretend to be using his controller. Peter walks in on Tanic and Rex arguing. Tragedy strikes when Rex crushes Peter's gaming hand. I noticed that in Peter's bedroom, there's just a printed out picture of Sonic taped on the wall. Like it's just a generic render of Sonic standing there. It's just weird. The final scene cuts to Neo talking about his vague evil plans that he's putting into motion. Now I wanted to switch gears and focus on Peter's Deviantart he had, because it actually has some important lore pertaining to Tanic on it. The first piece of Sonic fan art Peter posted was of his other OC, Zodi, which was never used in Tanic. I highly recommend reading the descriptions of these Deviantart posts, because the way that he writes is really funny. In June of 2008, he posts Tanic interacting with a new OC, Wee the Hedgehog. Peter says that Wee will appear in episode 3, though the role he'd play is sort of confusing. In the art, he's attempting to poison Tanic, but Peter writes in the description of the art piece. He isn't so smart, and can do some really dumb things, like take a electric wire, or tickle a horse bud. And then he also writes, he may have a chance to come in episode 3, but the idea of the episode isn't good. But when I come back from Denmark, I will have a better idea. Sure hope there's an episode 3. In June of 2008, he posts traditional art of Rex the Fox. It's at this point where Peter abandoned the Tanic series. This is the last mention of Tanic on his YouTube channel or his Deviantart. He later sets his sights on other creative ventures, such as Awesome Man. In September of 2008, he posts his last piece of Sonic art. This character presumably has no attachment to the series Tanic. Initially, the series only had a small amount of people mocking it. This includes the scathing video from Hardcore Cringing. That was until a video by Chad Tronic sprouted up. He uploaded a video called Tanic the Hedgehog, where he reacted to the original upload and mocked it. Chad's video has gained over 1 million views, and is presumably the reason most of the internet knows about Tanic. Ever since then, the video has become a meme and a target for jokes. Some other YouTubers have covered Tanic the Hedgehog in a similar reaction video format. Two notable YouTubers are Critical and the Lego Obi-Wan Kenobi guy. The reactions for the video are very split. Most of the viewers mock it for the unoriginal Sonic OCs and its low production value. Some viewers have said the video is impressive given that it was made by one person who was only 14 at the time. I've noticed there's a fringe group of Tanic fans that want to reboot the series in their own art style. This has been attempted at least twice, but none of them have made it far in production. For some reason, all these projects are spearheaded by very young artists using Flip-A-Clip. I imagine they saw one of the reaction videos of Tanic and wanted to try their hands at improving upon it. Well, that's the end of the Tanic saga. I wish there was more episodes, because I find these sorts of videos endearing. Peter moved on over a decade ago, and with all the people online shitting on his series, I doubt anything with Tanic will ever surface. It's probably for the best it's left at these 2 episodes. Let's have a moment of silence for Tanic and his friends. May they rest in peace.